dude.
This will be a good week, I think. We've got a lot going on this week.
Awesome.
Any other questions?
I'm good. We're good.
All right. Let's do this.
Hey guys, it's Thursday today. We're in downtown Kingston, as you can see. But just because the whole setup was too big, we're going handheld today. I don't know what's gonna happen.
While we were downtown getting some city assets, we ran into Dave from Martello Alley. He closed his shop down for us for a few minutes and drove right over here. And we're on our way to get a little tour from him. So let's go check it out.
And it's the only one in Ontario.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's not something that people normally do here.
Yeah.
But I thought we needed a little art alley. And the other thing that's about it is everything is all in French when you look at it, except for the word Martello.
Yeah.
This needs to be repainted.
No, it still looks amazing.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Can
we have a tour?
Yeah. So what we do every day is we open and close these doors. It makes it really simple. At the end of the day, we'll just close and lock.
Oh,
We don't have to
so
drag the
stays
stuff
here.
back and
Nice.
forth.
And these are all like local artists?
Everything here is locally made. You can't buy anything imported in our store. So this is the first part of the gallery. And of course we have a Quebec flag because everything is in French. You're actually not in Kingston when you're here. You're in a little French village. The colors are meant to match kinds of, well, it was inspired by a painting of the early 1900s, a French painting by Utrillo. And all of the art outside here stays outside all year because it's painted on window screens and doors with house paint. It's a window screen. Wow. It's a different concept. A little bit crazy, but it works. Yeah, that's what this whole outside used to look
That's
like.
a big transformation.
Yeah, and you see garbage and
garbage.
recycling. Yuck. Not very pretty. Not very nice.
Boring.
Yeah, 4 months and it's art that transformed it all.
So we have to take, I gotta get rid of my gallon of Red Bull. We have to take the Lambo over to Rapture. Cadeau and his team over there have a big event thing that they're filming tomorrow with ExoShield, which is like this new process for windshield film. So anyways, he's gonna use this as a model car for the install. So this is also gonna be the Lamborghini's first time out in the winter. So I don't think this thing has ever seen snow in its entire life. So actually, let's see if it has enough battery to actually fire up. You guys ready for this? Watch it not even start because it's cold. So when you turn these on, you gotta let it run through the cycles and let the pump prime. Once you get, there we go, cool. Here we go. And Matt doesn't think I'm gonna get out of the driveway, but I think we're gonna be all right. Bro, this thing is made for winters. Also, check this out. Look at the R8. Dude, this is like the most abused supercar you've ever seen.
Right now.
All right, so we're in a Lambo in the middle of winter, which I feel like this car just turned into a winter mobber. So we only have to go about 500 yards this way, and we'll go probably this way. Yeah. So we're gonna head out here. This is a sloppy disaster. I turned ESP off, so we should be able to get a couple little drifties in. You ready? These tires are not made for this. The difference between this and the R8 is the R8 is manual, so you have a lot more control. This with the E-gear, it bites you all the time, so you're like constantly battling it. This would make a nasty winter car though. Okay, here, let me call Cadeau. Hey bro, what's up? We're just I forgot to give you a call, but I'm gonna hang out off to the side, but we're gonna come and pull up to the shop.
Alright, going outside.
Alright, I'm just on Burnett now. Bro, those tires are hockey pucks.
Yeah, it's good. 4 inches.
But you could not drive it like how it is right now.
Oh, it needs some Soto's.
Dude, it was horrible. It looks sick though.
It looks sick.
It's pretty dope.
Yeah,
So
Heroes, not so good.
what all you guys doing? You're doing EXO?
So we're gonna do Exo Shield. So they're coming down to do a demonstration video to highlight our shop, to show all the services that we offer. Cool. So paint protection film, Exo Shield, tint. If you want, I can do the same thing as the R8. I can black out these marker lights if you want.
Oh, bro, that'd be
The
nice.
guy that you bought the R8 from, one of the guys that was like, oh, I hope you don't like winter mob this.
Oh, that was Lambo.
That was this.
Bro, he was,
The
yeah.
day we picked this up,
It was raining. He didn't.
it was
want us to
raining
take it.
and he lived on a dirt road. He's like, are you sure you want to take it home today? Like, we could wait, whatever. We're like, no, this thing's about to get fucking abused.
Send him all this
Let's see, bro. Let's see. Thank you. Yeah, anytime. So I'm going to Nashville. So there is a conference there. It's called Agency Founders, and over the past couple months, I've connected with a lot of the, funny enough, there's a guy named Eddie, and so I connected with him, and then he is down in Georgia. He started a company called 4 Media Marketing, amazing company. They do a lot of e-com and digital-based work, and I realized that he's actually from Toronto. So over Christmas, we ended up connecting. With that meeting, ended up connecting to 2 other people that are part of this conference in Nashville. They're also from Toronto, so it's pretty cool. So I'm headed down there, and basically it's going to be a 3-day like intensive like multi-speaker event, and as well as like some dinners and like some after party stuff. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. So obviously, like, you get like a base skill set and in production. I mean, once you can do something efficiently and effectively, from there it's about building your network. And so one of the big things, I would say my main role within James at this point for 2023 is literally just building out our network and the relationships that we have. So earlier today, you know, we had Midas in here, and we have our media partner Chorus was in here, their director of sales for Eastern Ontario. And those relationships are, at the end of the day, what allows us to continue to grow. And so anything that we can do to invest in those relationships and those people, whether or not it returns the day of or a week from now or a year from now, those are the most important things. And so if you are in a similar position, or you're part of a team, a sales manager, or whatever, make sure that you're prioritizing the relationship of the clients that you have, as well as the partners and the vendors that you work with. So that would be my advice for the day. And all that coming from someone who struggles to pack a bag for a 3-day trip to Nashville. Yeah, so I'm headed actually out tomorrow morning, so I'm hoping to learn a lot. Good morning. It is day 1 officially in Nashville. So I've finally arrived at something that I think is going to be a total game changer, not just for us as a company, but also for our industry and basically like the accessibility of creative. So I'm super excited. Jackson, who's behind the camera, has set up the most dope slideshow, taken all of my notes, and I'm excited to have our first actual formal, I think, like corporate meeting. This one is, we are changing from like a small business to corporate. Nice. We're gonna start wearing fucking nerd suits. But anyways, that's kind of, this meeting today is gonna be an overview of where we are, where I broke it down into 3 parts. It was our past, our current, and our future. And I'm super excited. I can't wait to share it with the team and see where we are at the end of 2023. Sweet, guys. So today's meeting is going to be where I see us going and where I plan to move us over the next 2 years. So first off, thanks so much for doing everything you guys do. You do an awesome job, and what we are planning to do in the next year is super aggressive, and it's going to be super fast-paced. February 1st is when we plan to start rolling this out. At this point, we're looking at this new company as though we're at ground zero. So yes, we're in a good spot. We have revenue coming in from what we have out there right now. But as of February 1st, we're basically starting a new company. This is basically year 1 and year 2. This is what is going to drive those sales. So I think if any of you guys look at this product, you'll go, that's a fucking crazy deal. In summary, this will be the most challenging thing that any of us have ever done by far. I've never done this. I've never built a 40, 80 person company ever in my life. But again, we have the mentors, the coaching, and we're in a position where we can acquire the skill, talent, resources that we need at this point. And I truly believe this will be the most fulfilling thing that any of us have ever done, because this is something that 99.99999% of people will never, ever, ever get to do in their life. And the cool thing is, I believe I know our industry so well, and I know what we're capable of doing, that we can implement on the things that are critical to get the results that we want in a very expedited manner. So anyways, super stoked. And yeah, so the next 5 days is just, again, gonna be me doing a ton of like processes and shit. Let's go. Let's celebrate along the way, dude. Core values. Here we go. Let's go. Whoa. Fucking, let's go. To the moon. There you go, homie. All right, you ready for this? I feel like this is super accurate. Like, I feel like this is very, very predictive of where and what the fuck we're gonna do in the next 2 years. That's it. This is the next 2 years. This is the next 2 years for James Media. I think this is very, very achievable. I think it's going to be an incredible amount of work and learning and failing. I feel like this is gonna be an incredible amount of work, obviously, to 10x a company in 2 years. But this is it. This is the goal. This is what we're shooting for. These are the metrics. This is where we're headed. Fuck. Let's do it.